Professor Fiorenzo Omanetto is checking on his silkworms in this dark basement laboratory at Tufts University. Omanetto and his team, along with researchers from the University of Illinois, are transforming the silk these worms produce into a new generation of electronic devices. They built their first prototypes by incorporating materials used in conventional electronics, like silicone and magnesium, and encapsulating them in the silk. Omanetto says the trick was adjusting the properties of the silk so it could be programmed to dissolve on demand.
It's a little bit like making pasta in a certain sense. You boil the fibers in water with a lot of salt, and that breaks down the fiber, and then you remove the salts and you're left with liquid silk.
This liquid silk is then formed into sheets that protect the nano-thin electrical components. Once the device has done its job, the silk dissolves, along with the electronics. Researcher Mark Brenkel says the team's first prototype is a thermal device that can be implanted in the body to monitor and kill infections without harming surrounding tissue.
The device has an antenna which couples in power from outside to then power a small heater, which will cause a local area, a local temperature increase. So if we then can increase the temperature a few degrees in the area of an infection, that'll be enough to kill the bacteria without doing a whole lot of harm to the surrounding tissue.
At a surgical site, if somebody has surgery and has a fracture, you could put one of these devices on the fracture site and then go ahead and close up after the repair has been done, and then monitor the progress of infection and relay the information on infection at the site, and then not go in anymore to retrieve the device.
Omanetto says that similar silk-based devices could eventually carry payloads of drugs to target diseases in the body, although he admits there's much work still to be done. Animal and clinical trials have to be conducted and technology found to increase the production of liquid silk. But ultimately, Omanetto is confident that it won't be long before disappearing silk is the material of choice for medical implantation around the world.